Alright, guys. It is Thursday, February 11th, 2021 at 2:25 p.m. Alright, this is a doozy of a video, guys. We have the Pentagon admitting to carrying out tests on futuristic UFO debris. The Pentagon admits to having UFO or UAP materials in their possession. The Pentagon has recovered UFO debris and conducted tests on futuristic materials, a flying saucer investigator has said. Tony Barbiglia claims that there are files relating to a mysterious metal found in the Roswell UFO crash in 1947. It says here, he has recently shared links to a defense intelligence program. The Pentagon has recovered UFO debris and conducted tests on futuristic materials which are a quantum leap ahead of current technologies, a flying saucer investigator has claimed. ET expert Tony Barbiglia submitted a FOI request to the U.S. Department of Defense on December 26, 2017. He has recently shared links to a Defense Intelligence Agency belated response more than 3 years on. A letter dated on January 8th this year provided partial responses on his request for all information on the test results of the UAP material from Bigelow Aerospace. Mr. Barbiglia claims the futuristic materials could have the power to make things invisible, to compress electromagnetic energy, and may even slow down the speed of light. Alright, it says Mr. Barbiglia said now officially referred to as UAP or unidentified aerial phenomena or UFOs rather than UFOs. Some of this material was placed with a defense contractor for analysis and storage in specialized facilities. So incredibly, part of the information released discusses materials with shape recovery properties, much like memory metal. Debris found at the Roswell UFO crash in 1947. He added, although much of the report's details are retracted or redacted, which can be gleaned is that these technologies represent a literal quantum leap beyond the properties of all existing materials known to man. Mr. Barbiglia claimed the information provided the FOIA response seems to represent reports that they are directly relevant to what was learned from the study of the UFO debris, and now insight gained from those studies may be applied in the future, but does not include a detailing of the found debris itself. Disappointingly, the results do not include much of what was requested, such as physical description and the composition of the material, the origin of the material, and the names of the involved scientists. That remains classified. But technical pursuit areas derived from the study of those materials, i.e., invisibility, energy concentration, and light speed control, intelligent metal, were in part released. It says the released documents help to inform us of the potential applications of the materials, but do not offer deep insight into precisely what the debris is made of. They speak of recent experiments that provide new concepts and to theoretical developments that might result in new materials. Mr. Barbiglia went on to say how more than 40 witnesses mentioned a metal-like material that could remember itself following the Roswell crash. It would return to its original state instantly after being folded or deformed. I remember watching on TV and the X-Files and things like this, how they showed this material that they would fold and it would come back to normal, almost as if by magic. So it was an interesting detail that they're showing here. He added, the DIA believes it is being responsive to the FOIA request by acknowledging UFO debris, its storage by Bigelow, and the identifying areas of the future applications of these materials without having to actually name responsible parties of what elements this material is comprised or how it is processed, etc. It is some of 154 pages of documents which contained a response of this query were withheld, as it shared declassified files on metallic glasses, status and prospects for aerospace applications, biomaterials, materials for advanced aerospace platforms, metallic splintronics, and metamaterials for aerospace applications. the Defense Intelligence Agency has been contacted for comment. So this is mind blowing that they're releasing finally information that the Pentagon has this UFO futuristic debris. I don't know if anything else is going to come out on this story, but the Pentagon admitting to having UFO or UAP materials in their possession is mind blowing. It's been a slow trickle of information, but this past 2 years have been amazing for disclosure on this UFO information. Hopefully, with a report that they're supposed to be releasing to the government pretty soon, they have even more information on these UFO materials and UFO debris. Alright, guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news, and see you guys next time. God bless you guys.